Welcome back to the Nerdy Magpie. I'm David,
And I'm Bonnie.
and we're here for our weekly video. We've got some. We had an interesting week this week, and the week hasn't begun because the week begins today.
And I didn't get a whole lot of stitching in this week.
No.
I did get in what I could get in though, so I did get stitching in, but not what I normally get in. So the weather has been hot.
Oh yeah.
Hot and hot with lots of thunder and no rain.
Humidity too.
Very humid. And very, very humid. Today is 97.
Yeah. Yesterday the heat index was 106. The humidity, but there is hope that it will get cooler soon.
August and September are generally our hottest months, so
yeah,
it's coming to an end eventually.
They say in Tennessee that we have in May is a false winter, and then June is the start of summer, July is more summer, August is summer, September is late summer, October's late summer, November's late summer, and then it goes November, January, February, somewhat winter, and then it starts all over. But
yeah,
I was reading that somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know how true that is, but it sounds about right.
Yeah, just when you think it's going to get nice and cool, it doesn't.
Because we've had Thanksgivings in Tennessee that are in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. I remember taking the kids trick-or-treating, and one October 31st, it was freezing and raining. And the next one, it was sweating.
Yes, very, very hot.
You just never know what you're going to get.
They couldn't wear their Halloween costumes, so. Yeah. Anyways, and I had a doctor's appointment this week. It went okay. I hate going to a new doctor. They always question everything. Everything. And it isn't like, okay, questioning you about your medicine. No. It's questioning about, are you sure you have this? If I've had it for 10 years, what makes you think it's not going away, obviously. I wish. I'm not there to doctor shop. I'm not there to do none of that. I would have stayed at the doctor I was at because he was excellent, but he didn't take my insurance, and I didn't know that until I was hit with was it a $600 bill?
Well, it's $250 bill.
Well, whatever. It was more than we could afford. So, yeah, it would have been nice to know that because I did ask, and they, oh yeah, we take it, and no, they don't take it. And so, anyways.
Well, here's an interesting fact. Married men live longer than single men. Anyone guess why? Because married men's spouses, their wives, encourage them to go to the doctor because men don't go to the doctor. So married men usually live longer because their spouses are always saying, hey, you need to see a doctor about this.
Yeah, well, I wish that worked in our house.
Oh, it does.
No, it don't.
I just don't go see him for everything.
No, he don't go see him at all. He'd rather sit here and complain than go to the doctor. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Whatever. I'm done. So, you can believe that all you want. But not for you, it doesn't. I encourage, yes. No. Anyways, on that happy note, you want to look at my whips that I worked on this week? I have them folded up nicely, so hopefully David will not. Okay, I'll let you show the picture. So I did work on, I need to get this done. I started working on this in 2022 and it's nowhere near completed. So I really do need to get it done. But I put the beaks on the birds up here and I put in these birds down here. I brought this over here and down here. And that was 250 stitches, I think. Pretty sure. So it doesn't look that big, but it is. And it is nice to work on. I'm not looking forward to doing that tree again. The leaves on that tree. Okay, and did I show this?
No.
Okay,
Think
this
so.
is what it looks like. And I'm right here. So I'm not looking forward to these leaves. Because this was bad enough, and now this is almost double the size. So, anyways, it'll get done. The next thing is the Heritage Sampler by Plum Street Sampling. And what I got done today was, or what I got done this week was I finished up putting in the pink here and the little rosebud here and these leaves, and now got the big urn here. The problem I'm having, and I'm getting a little discouraged, is that they charted these words for linen. And there's no way that's going to work on Ada, which I generally stitch on. So I'm not sure exactly what to do. I asked in a messaging group and they said maybe pick out motifs to put down in here. Well, if you look at the motifs, like I thought of maybe putting this flag down here with this flag, it doesn't work out. So I'm not sure if I should just leave all this out and just put the two urns in and have the picture. It wouldn't look bad. It's what I'm really thinking of doing. So I think, anyways, I think this looks a little strange. The waves and the flag in the middle of the waves. Oh, I think it looks a little strange. What do you think?
Well, could put some stars
Looks like
or
something
something.
was sinking here.
Yeah.
A boat sunk
The
right there, I
USS
guess.
Hope.
Okay, and then I worked on Little Halloween, and I know why he looks surprised. He's got a stick up his butt.
Oh.
I think he looks surprised.
You can see it.
Here's the picture here. So that is the fence, yes. But I would be saying ouch too if the stick was up my butt.
Colonoscopy, anyone?
I was stitching that and I thought, no wonder he's saying ouch.
That wasn't a look of disgust for candy corn.
No, it wasn't. Okay, and then I also worked, I know we're going fast, but generally I try to keep these pretty low. And so I worked on Little Halloween. Pochette means, excuse me, can I show this? The word pochette means little, I found out. So there's that picture. Okay. So what I did here is I finished up the trunk. I finished up whatever I need to do there. I put in these 3 big spiders. And I put in this knot hole right here. So that's what I did this week. And that was a lot of stitching. A lot. And then finally, I did, and I'm just falling in love with her every time I do her, is the pond lily. I did her arms. I outlined her arms. I outlined her neck, I do believe. That doesn't look very good. Can you move that up a little bit more? Here's her knee. And I did her dress here. Right here, I'll show you her hands are going to look like cloven hooves, which I think is weird. If you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah, but we can move it in a little closer.
See, it looks like a cloven hoof. So what I was thinking is making her hand like a fist, like this, and maybe resting it like this, and then adding the lines in between for her fingers, because it'd be better than a cloven hoof. I don't know. I've looked at it and looked at it, and I even showed it to my friend Angie, Threaded Treasures with Angie. She said, "You're right. That does look like a cloven hoof." I know what they were probably doing. They probably had her hand flat and then just showing right here. But there's not even any fingers right here. It's all just like flat and then like that. It doesn't look right anyway. So I think I'm going to try to work on that because that just looks weird. I don't think I've had any new starts. I'm trying to think. I finally did get my thing all charted out, all graphed out. What do you call it?
Gridded.
For gridded for farms at Hop Run Hollow. I did get that all gridded, and my barnyard quilts I got gridded. So I want to start those, but I've got to make a couple folders before I start those. That's what's holding me back. But so as soon as I'm done with this Flosstube, I'm going to stand here and cut out. I've got the fabric now to do it. So I love for my things to be in bags. So or folders that match. So, and I do enjoy stitching too. And this starts our 3 days off.
3.
3 days off. So maybe I can get some stuff done. And then so those are my new starts. I didn't have any finishes, but I did have a fully finish. And this is one David picked out of the box. I told him, go pick one out of the box. And so I do fully finishes on Fridays. So this was my fully finish. And this is Summer by Bent Creek. And I've got to fix this up here. I think I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to put up here. I can't ever get this part right. The rest of it looks nice. And then I get up here and I can't get it right. Oh, brother. So I watched 1-2-3 Stitch flat fold. So, and I had this fabric in my stash, and I thought it kind of looked like beachy. So, and I thought it looked pretty good. It pulled out colors. So, that's what I went with, and that's the flat fold. And I like these because you can fold them flat when you put them away, or you can open them up. I think I made this a little too tight, though. It should have been down a little bit more, but that's okay. So, that's what it looks like. And I really enjoyed doing this. There is a glue that I use, and I've never seen anybody mention it. That stuff, I don't have to use hot glue. I don't have to use tacky glue. And you do have enough time to reposition your material before it sticks real well. But it's called the Ultimate. And I have it over there. But anyways, I'll put a link to it. It says let me go get it real quick. Just a minute. I got it a long time ago. But this stuff works great. It's lasted me forever. And it was at Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if they still have it. And I do apply everything just with an old paintbrush, a cheap paintbrush. But it says, the Ultimate, the only non-toxic water-based super glue. Adheres to metals, plastics, glasses, and more. Dries clear. And I love this stuff. Super thick. So you only need a tiny bit and you just paint on it. But I've never seen anybody mention this, and this has been my go-to when I made doll clothes. Sometimes you needed things on there, and says replaces toxic glues, cements, and hot glues. Universal household glue. It really works well, and you're not allowed to touch it. Just because it says super glue, don't touch it.
Touch your glue anyways.
You've been known to.
If I need glue, I buy it.
Anyways, so it says it was $6 at the time. I don't know if it's still $6 if they even have it. I hope they do because I'm about right here. But I always like to have extra just in case.
I think that's 1990 prices.
No. Wonder if it even says. says 2/8. That'd be February 8th. I don't know. But I love that stuff. It works really good for finishings.
Oh, there's a number on the side there.
Oh. March 23rd, 20. Still works though. Works
Said
great.
1990 prices, so I was close.
You were close.
It was 2020 prices. I was
Yeah.
only 100 years old. No, 10. I
100?
can't subtract today.
Anyway, so this is a secret weapon. I'm hoping they still have this. I really, really do like it. So anyways, I thought I'd tell you all about that. And I'm looking at my notes. My plans for this week is to continue doing my summer and autumn stitching, so I'm not getting a lot of my Christmas stitching done, which is making me very sad because I love to stitch Christmas, but that's okay. And then I'll continue to work on Pond Lily, and hopefully I'll get more done with her. And then I'm still going to be doing the temperature stitching. So I did want to mention some floss tubers I've been watching and enjoying. One is Fat Cat Stitching, and it's PHAT, Fat Cat Stitching. She, maybe some of you have already seen her, but she shows Burmese, and she's got a lot of cute finishes. I mean, not finishes, stitching. And then a new one I just seen, and I think this is her second or third. It's called Tracy's Threads, TRACY' Threads. And she's got some stuff I like to stitch too. And then one that's been, first time I seen her was in 2020. And she's just come back after 4 years, and it's the Joy-Filled Stitcher. Maybe some of you remember her, but she used to sing, what was it? Hello, my Flosstube friends. It's time for another episode. And then at the end, she sings the Sound of Music goodbye song. Anyways, she's been pretty good. Her name is, I think it's Annie? Annie, the Joy-Filled Stitcher. Yes, that's her name. And then Stitching by the Numbers was pretty good too. I really liked a lot of her stitching. And then somebody today I just found, her name is Kim, KIMJ period stitches. And she lives in Chattanooga. I was so excited because I didn't know anybody that's a floss tuber that lives close to me. So I contacted her and she said we'll have to get together and stitch sometime. But go and watch all of those. David will put a link to them. Right? Okay. So I've been enjoying watching those. And I think that's all I have to talk about for stitching. Another thing I've been doing is first thing in the morning. So I've been working on a C2C blanket. I crochet, and it's a blanket that you start in the corner and then you go, and it gets bigger, and then you start reducing until you have a perfect rectangle. And so I've been doing this one for about 3 years, and it's a big pumpkin. It's really cute. And so I would like to have that finished. And so I figured out if I do 2 rows every morning, I'll have it done in 30 days. So I've been doing that first thing when I wake up. I've been crocheting. And I found my hands don't hurt when I do that. If I wait till the evening, it's not going to work for me. So I've been enjoying doing that. Um, so that's what I've been doing this week. And we had Tuesday, our daughter-in-law had to go places, so we went all day with the kids. They shut down the school because they said they didn't have any electricity. So, and we won't want the kids to go to school without electricity. And I'm not being ugly about that. I'm just telling the truth. So Scarlett had a good day because the week before she started school, and then they only went to school for 3 days, and then she was off for 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then Monday morning, she couldn't hardly get up. She was so tired. She looked like she was going to cry. So she needed that day off, and she's been fine ever since. So that was fun. Just going out all day, and David stayed home and piddled around doing things he needed to get done. Right?
Yeah, little chicken coop for our little silky chickens.
Yeah. And then on Wednesday, I had the new doctor's appointment, so there was no stitching to be had on that day. Because by the time I'm done with all that, I just want to sit in a chair and not move. I'm just tired. Fibromyalgia and restless legs and rheumatoid arthritis does that to you. So, and then
Thursday was your doctor's appointment thing.
no, Wednesday was.
His mirror was working. I had to go get the truck in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Wednesday, I did stitch. Thursday, I only stitched on one thing. Friday, I did fully finish, so I do not stitch at all on that day. And Sundays, I don't stitch at all. But I do get like sewing done or different things that I need to get done. This thing is shaking.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't bother people.
I'll stabilize it whenever we
So, anyways,
edit it.
did you want to talk about what happened this week? So, Saturday, we had an eventful day.
Sure.
Yeah, Saturday. We had an eventful day.
So
Oh,
we
sad.
were dog sitting, and we've had them here before, and they're very
They're our grand
sweet.
dogs.
Grand dogs?
They're Maggie and Jordan's dogs, so they're our
That's
grand
true.
dogs. It's our daughter's dogs.
Anyways, I'm going to call them that, but that's fine. Anyways.
They can have kids, so.
Pete is their one dog, and he's the sweetest can be. He's funny, he's playful, but he's an escape artist. And he likes to get out of our fence and run and run and run and run and run. And
We even they have a prong collar on him.
yeah.
Not all the time, just
Right.
when he's outside.
So I failed trying to catch him.
Wrenched his knee.
Then I fell again and finally got him back inside. And I didn't know they had brought the prong collar, so I put the prong collar on him.
Well, tell him what he was doing.
Well, he was chasing the geese and stuff because he thought it was fun to do it because they would squeak and squawk.
That's why you don't give your dog squeaky toys.
Right.
It means to kill something. And you shouldn't give him anything with stuffing in it, and you shouldn't give him anything with feathers either on it.
So we put him outside later that day and on Saturday and had him on the leash. And I guess he'd been out there for a couple of hours, and because we leave the dogs out for a couple of hours and then they come in. And so I walked outside and I walked out the front door and I looked over and I saw him sitting on the porch. I thought, how in the world did he get off of that prong collar? So I go in the backyard and he had chewed through the collar. Well, I go back outside to get him and I see feathers and I'm thinking, oh no, he got the geese. He didn't get the geese. He killed one of our baby ice brown chickens, and he killed our rooster Harley. And we think he killed our turkey Abe because we cannot find him anywhere.
Abe is gone, and his feathers were all over the place. So he either hurt him pretty bad, and he just went into the woods.
And he didn't do it maliciously. We think it was just he thought he was playing with him, and he heard him squeak, and he bit down on him. Of course, he's stronger than they are. So it was pretty sad day, and a lot of anger, a lot of sadness. So they come picked him up, and they took him and Bear home, and it's no hard feelings. Dogs are animals, and they're going to do what they do.
Yeah.
But Bonnie reached out to a lady that's moving, and we got blessed last night or yesterday. We got another turkey, like Abe. His name's Jerry. And then we still have Mary that's running around here. Our other one We don't know what happened to her. And then we've got 2 more female turkeys, and their names are Laverne and Shirley.
So they came with Jerry.
And then she had dozens of chickens and turkeys and stuff. And she said, well, if you want to take these little chickens home, you can. So we brought home 3 pairs of bantam. They're a special kind of bantam chicken.
Malay de Fleur. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
beautiful. They're spotted. They're golden
really
and black,
pretty. And they look like they got little boots on their feet.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
And then
they're only this big.
Yeah.
Tiny.
And then we got a black silky rooster, and he's young, so he's not quite mature enough to be out there yodeling in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we got an older brown silky. Her name's Brownie, and she's very sweet. You can go and pick her up. And
you need to put that turkey egg under her, because she said she'll sit on anything.
Because she doesn't lay eggs anymore, but
she's 6 years old.
She will sit on any kind of egg. So we were blessed in that way. And then talking to her, she has more chickens and turkeys that she needs to get rid of, and so tomorrow we may be able to get some more from her.
Well, we're going to get turkeys for certain.
Right.
Because it's Jerry's friend, and his name is George, and his 2 wives.
Yeah. So we got polygamous turkeys running around here. Jerry's got 3 wives. George has only got 2, so, you know.
Yeah. And there's a Gobblestein family. They're going to be the Gobblesteins. So we're and hopefully we can get some egg-laying chickens. That'd be nice.
We haven't had any in a while. So, you know, when there's trials and tribulations, you know, it's easy to get down in the dumps, but the Lord always provides a blessing at the end of it.
Yeah.
And He's really blessed us, and so we're thankful.
And pray for our daughter-in-law, Mieta. She's been having a hard time at work.
Yeah.
And she needs a lot of prayers. Yeah. She does a good job. She works hard. She's
a fantastic mother.
Mm-hmm.
She takes care of 3 children. And
whenever she gets home.
It's not easy because Scarlett is 7 and sweet as can be, but she is a talker.
Yeah.
And I love that about her, but she can talk. And then Selena's being potty trained, and she's done really well. She's
very well.
Doing very, very well.
Very well. She caught on real quick. We had to, stubbornness that is long, but we had to be more stubborn than her. And she's doing very, very well.
I don't think she had an accident last night, but that's because we were driving and there was no place for her to go.
Well, and also her mama said she had one in the middle of the night, but that's very rare. Yeah. She's been dry.
And then she has a 9-month-old little sweet baby boy but he
10 months.
10 months, but he requires a lot of attention.
He's found his voice.
Yeah.
So he screams a whole lot.
So.
And Mama's still nursing him, and when he sees Mama, that's it. Yeah. He's done. He's ready to be with Mama. So
just pray for her. She's struggling right now, and we're encouraging her. And
it's not. She's just tired. She's really, really tired. It's not that she's having a bad time. She just.
Well, she had an incident that happened at work, and we're not going to go into it, but
it wasn't her fault.
Right. She was told to do something by her boss, and then got in trouble for it by a different boss. And
so it's just been a little rough.
Yeah. And,
so just pray for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to see what's in the box?
Do you want to see what's in the box?
No, you.
Okay. I was just saying. You both see what's in the box.
No.
Then it wouldn't be.
It's a surprise.
Fun.
I need to put some more stuff. I should have put the ultimate in there.
I think this is pretty nice because most people know what this is, but.
Oh, a highlighter.
But it's not just a highlighter. That is one of those wax highlighters.
It's a gel highlighter. This thing is nice.
It doesn't have a tip.
Forever. They last forever, and I do highlight. If you highlight paper patterns, which I don't do anymore,
so it has
there we'll put a.
It has a wax highlighter. So it's sort of wax
It's
gel.
gel. And it's smooth.
Very smooth, and it marks very well.
And it never runs out. I've had those for years.
And it doesn't smell.
I've
I didn't know
had
that.
those for years. And they were a little expensive, but they've been well worth the money.
Is that the name of it?
Mr. Pen, sleek, acid-free gel highlighter.
Yeah.
So these are very, very nice. I highly recommend these. And they're not paying me. No, get that out of there and put it down here with my, because I don't want things to go back in there. We've already looked at them. So I'll just throw it down here.
In the other
Open it
one.
in the very bottom. Up there. Good enough. So anyways, so that's been our eventful week, and Scarlett's doing really good at school. She got a golden ticket because she is doing very well, and her teacher's doing adopt a pet, desk pet, and she picked a unicorn, of course. If they get in trouble, they do not listen. Their pet has to go to the vet and cannot be with them. And she doesn't want that to happen to her pet unicorn. And she got a golden ticket, like I said, and she got a 100 on her spelling test. And we've also been waiting for her front tooth to come out. And Papa's going to have to stick a picture of her because now she can sing. And I've been telling her, if you pull out that tooth, you can sing All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. Now she's all excited because she gets to sing that song.
Oh, yeah.
For Christmas. So, she's all excited. And the tooth fairy dropped her a letter in the mail. And,
if she watches this video, she's gonna know.
Oh.
I've been Santa Claus. I've been Easter Bunny. I've been Tooth Fairy for my children
and so
and my
anyway,
grandchildren.
She's been so excited about getting that letter, and she left her tooth in the mailbox for the tooth fairy to come by and pick it up.
Yeah.
So
and she said the reason she's so excited about the money is she can buy $5 worth of Dippin' Dots at school.
not something I would buy, but hey, she's all excited about that one, boy. She is. So yeah. Anyways, okay, well, we'll let you go. We're right at almost 30 minutes. So
yeah. Bye.
Bye.